This is Monday with the Mayor on 18 WJTS. Bill Potter, your host. We're in Loogootee, Indiana, the city of Loogootee, talking with Mayor Noel Harty. And a lot of exciting things this time to talk about on the Monday with the Mayor segment.
I think last month we talked about Summerfest primarily and the oncoming Catfish Festival and Fair. But we do have a lot going on. We're in the process. In fact, we're going today to meet with our engineering firm to discuss the Community Crossings Grant, which you know is for paving streets. And we're pretty excited about that. We're going to go after a little bit larger project this time, and it will include some of our surface water issues, addressing that. So, and then also along with that is we do have a housing grant that we're working on for rehabilitation, and we're working with the Southern Indiana Development Commission on that. So, we are working towards, we met last Friday, we're working towards becoming an Indiana Main Street, which there are a lot of communities that are, you're probably familiar with Indiana Main Street, and we had made a couple attempts in the past, and as you know, there has to be a real community buy-in for Indiana Main Street, and it also, we really didn't have an issue with getting the buy-in as much as finding people that weren't involved already in 20 different projects, because you really have to devote a lot of time to Indiana Main Street. And we had about 15 show on Friday and kind of short notice, and we're planning another meeting for in a couple of weeks. So, and we're going to do an evening meeting to see how that works. So,
what will that mean to Loogootee to be a Main Street designated?
And it had been a little while since we had tried before, so we did have, her name is Christmas Hudgens. She came on Friday from the Office of Community and Rural Affairs, and she kind of filled us in. You know, there is some funding for downtowns that's available if you're not a Main Street, but it certainly is to your advantage to, in order to get all the funding options out there, is to become a Main Street. But I think more importantly, it's not just about funding as much as it is about there's always strength in numbers, and I think for anything, it kind of creates a downtown business association, if you will, and it creates some camaraderie, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's not just about the funding that's available as much as it is about, you know, being all on the same team.
Now, you have a trail project?
We are working on, we're in fact supposed to submit an application this fall. It would be, if it works the way we think it might, it would be with Davis County, and actually the trail would begin in Washington around Eastside Park area and come through Montgomery and head our direction, and then we would have our, you know, some of our own plans here, and then eventually we hope that what we would like to do is have a trail connecting to Boggs Park, West Boggs Park. So
that would be great.
Yep.
Now, there was some unfortunate news over the weekend, a house fire.
Yep. On Sunday evening, we had a house fire over here on Broadway. It's next door to our preschool, and unfortunately, I'm told that lightning hit the. It was a manufactured home, and it hit the home, and so. Unfortunately, because of the age of the home, they were not able to have house insurance. So we're collecting donations here and trying to do all we can for them. So
if somebody would like to help out, they should contact the City of Loogootee?
Yep, 812-295-4770. And believe it or not, it was just last night when that happened, and this morning I got here about 8:15, and there was already a couple people that had already been here to drop off clothes and money. Within moments of the fire beginning, we had people coming forward asking me what needs they could meet. So it was pretty unbelievable, really.
That's the beauty of a community like Loogootee.
Yep, yes. Absolutely.
Well, Mayor, thank you very much. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, everybody, school will be starting soon. Oh, yeah. We are starting a little bit later on the 13th because of some renovations at the school, but it won't be long now.
Next thing you know, school start. Next thing you know, it's going to be Christmas.
That's for sure.
All right. Thank you, Mayor. It's been a pleasure talking with you.
Thank you very much.
We have been talking with Mayor Noel Harty. We're in Loogootee, Indiana for Monday with the Mayor on 18 WJTS. We're local people watching local people.